What's going on, guys? Under garage here, and got another boat. It's really just a buy and flip kind of boat. Didn't really buy it for personal use, just bought it kind of just to flip it. Quick money. It's not too bad though. It's a Orlando Clipper. It's a 1965. It's not too bad. I already checked it all out. Got some small spots here and there, but got a 40 horse Mercury on it with a custom built jack plate. I mean, it does its job. Towed it all the way from Edgewater, so about 40 minutes away from here. So doesn't look too bad though. Doesn't mean much from the looks of it. They had a platform built custom. Not too bad. Looks pretty good down there. Probably gonna leave that on there, but got a Mercury also, foot trolling motor. It's not too bad. I like to buy and flip stuff, you know, so decided, hey, found this on Facebook Marketplace, where you find everything else at. Just basically, I got it yesterday, but basically just stripping everything out, cleaned it all out, threw a bunch of stuff away. Not too bad at all. It looks like he was wiring something up with all the CPU or something, the module. Turns over though. I don't think it's getting spark. Getting gas, no spark. So it's a good little motor. I'm actually not gonna taking this motor off, putting it on the side of the shop because I don't really want to use it for this boat. So I'm just gonna have this kind of just laying around. Here's the two motors that I got. This is a 25 horse Mercury XD. I don't know what XD kind of stands for or what that represents, but it's a 25 horse. Unfortunately, it's steering, but I'm gonna try and convert it to a tiller because they got the cutout right here. I mean, they got the option. And this over here is what we're gonna put on the old Johnboat. This is a 35 horse Evinrude. Hope you guys like this little Johnboat flip I do. It's kind of like a side hobby I do, you know, because I know how to work on boats. So I'm like, hey, find a cheap Johnboat, clean title. So as long as it got a clean title on it, it's cheap, I'm gonna buy it. So that's what we're doing here. So right now we're actually starting to build the motor for the STV. My dad's porting it out, making it bigger.
This one here is actually, this is an EE block, which is still a 200. Definitely had a lot smaller ports on it than the FF block. But I'm just doing some mild pouring on it, nothing crazy, and bump the compression up. I still want that bottom end hit on it. I don't want to have to twist it up to make a lot of power. I just want good power, torquey, you know, just snappy little thing. That's what I'm looking for. So that's all we're gonna do. And these cylinders on here, just from honing it out, they were already cut, they're ready, they're brand new board. But just from being out here today, just this moisture already is rusting them up. So we'll run the dingleberry back to it, clean it up, clean the whole block up, pressure wash it, scrub the inside of the cylinders, and then we'll put her together. Got a set of those, what do we get for those for pistons? Vertex pistons, and then probably bring the heads down to 32 cc's. I don't know, I like to get the compression up to around 140, 145. keep the timing at 25 degrees, and hopefully this one will be a good runner for a while. We got 7 years out of the other motor. It's still running good. Transplant it back over to Johnboat music. Ran real good on there. And it's just fun. It's fun messing with them.
Looks good.
Basically, this is a 150 horse here, Saltwater Series 2.5. And if you want to get the horsepower, or more spunk out of it, then build it up to a 200. What they did was they shrouded the exhaust ports.
Where is that at?
On the inside of that chest. So on the 150, 175, it's all done with how much they shroud the exhaust port with the sleeve. So the casting's pretty much already there in the block as far as the opening. So you just go ahead and machine port the sleeve down to match or up, matching the casting of the block, and then just smooth out the rest of the inside. Just make it flow better. And basically that'll wake it up a lot, kick compression up on it, and that's how they run. They run good, just doing a few little mods. I got taught by a good friend of mine that's been doing it for years and showed me a few of the tricks, and just watching other people, but it's fun messing with them. Easy to do. Durable little motors. So this one we're going to leave stock for the Hydro Stream, and plus it's super reliable. And then later down the road we may do a little bit of work to it, ford it, and open it up. But
So like I said with the skipper, I'm sorry about nighttime and it raining and everything in the shop, but man, I'll tell you one thing, guys, it was a good boat that I bought for. So like I said, I'm actually show you guys a little bit of documentation I was actually researching and looking up. So it's a 1965 Orlando Clipper, and this guy, this must have been the third owner, I'm assuming. But back in the day of 2013, doesn't look too bad. We got multiple documentations of it getting serviced, maintenance, everything, every little thing that he got, it's in here. We got a date of somebody maintaining it from 1981, if you could see right there. This is pretty cool. We got the warranty from Orlando, and then as well as what's it right here? I think no. Let me show you guys here. Oh, it's right here. Wow. We're gonna get it. I'm gonna get it probably registered in my name. I'm not gonna leave it open because it's a pretty old title. So I'm just gonna register it, put it in my name, and fix it up. Throw a tiller motor on it. We're just gonna probably take the 40 horse and then put it on the side of the shop for another boat, maybe another project coming. But yeah, definitely acquiring some projects here. So I'm quite excited. It's definitely not gonna look anywhere close to this, but I'm gonna make it pretty good looking. So take it one day at a time. That's all you can do. So definitely it's gonna be probably gonna miss this boat after I sell it, because I want to keep it as my personal fishing John boat. Take it out on nights, or have fun with it, take it out on the weekend. It's cheap on gas, cheap maintenance. So it's gonna be definitely a heartbreak of me getting rid of it, but at the same time, bills comes first. So gotta do what you gotta do. All right, so we're looking more into this boat. We pulled it into the garage here. What do you think? What's going on?
Well, I'm not quite sure. We're gonna try and fire it up and see what happens.
What's going on here?
I'm not sure, man. I thought you painted it pink because you liked it pink.
Oh, pink. Yeah, a little paint stripper won't.
Bring out the inside of you. Come on.
Oh, yeah, right. All right, you ready?
Anyways, we're gonna wait a minute. Let's put some gas into it. Here's the squirt bottle. Oh,
It pumps.
does that fire up?
No. All right, you ready?
Get it. Hold on, this thing's in gear. Ready? Hit it. Okay. Gas. It's in gear though. All right.
Fire's up. I mean, we got it running and everything. It actually runs pretty damn good. But we still gotta mess with this. This is probably gonna go on one of my boats. I'm gonna buy the, instead of the steering column stuff, I'm just gonna run a tiller handle. So, it'll be pretty neat, you know. 25 horse, 2-stroke. So this thing's gonna rip. I'll probably, you know, fuck with the prop and stuff like that. Make it a little badass. But I picked up a few things. I got this Johnboat trailer for cheap. It was like 200 bucks. I started taking the bunks out because they're gonna just taking the screws and hard to tap screws in, and just I'm just gonna adjust it, make it wider so I can have this boat sit on it. What I figured out on this boat, or not this boat, I'm sorry, this trailer, it's an aluminum trailer. It used to be red at one point, but somebody spray painted it. It's also spray painted the rust. It looks like it's seen better days. I mean, I think it was done for. But this thing was leaning, right? You're going to wonder, well, it's rotted because it's fucking, the front half is leaning. The back half is straight. If you look. Dude, this thing's a tilting trailer. I didn't know that. Dude, this thing tilts. So, I tried messing with that a little bit. Somebody welded the hole down, or whatever you call this thing in the front that makes it sit up. I don't know. I can't think about anything today. I'm a little stuffed up, a little sick. It's got a little cold. Not really. Feeling the best right now, so it'll be alright. Like in the previous video, that block that was down there in the very first video, or the second video I posted, this is it now. Boarded out to a 2.5, of course. And usually we run carburetors, you know, but he wants to try something different and run a EFI, which is that stuff right there. I can see. So we got an EFI system. I mean, it should be a lot just quicker and raspier. This is going to be the motor for the hydro stream here. This is what's coming on there. We got we just really wanted to pop the power head off the midsection, the lower unit, but we figured out, what he figured out was some bad bushing inside the midsection. So unfortunately, we got to rebuild the midsection. And where's the stair rack? We're gonna try and rebuild this one. I think this is a C-Star. The only thing I really need for the hydro stream is that power head. I need a lower unit, which we got one. We just got to rebuild it. I need steering. We already got the cables. We already got the main harness for the Mercury. Probably gonna try and go for C-Star because you can't, you know, why not run C-Star? But I don't know. I guess I'm gonna find what I can find and just gonna run it. But if I have a chance, I'll definitely go with C-Star. But yeah, guys, with that being said, got a few things I'm working on. I also got a couple more things that I bought and I'm working on as well. I bought new rims for the Blazer. They're 26s by 14 on 37s. Pretty excited to put them on. I just got to wait on a couple more parts for me to put on the rims. I got to order new spacers, and then I got to order new lug nuts. I run spiked lug nuts, well, you know, on the show trucks and stuff. So, I don't know. That'll probably be a pretty good thing, I guess. So, going from there. From there on, we're going to continue in this project and go on from there.